moving shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First carry here for Ken Walker. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Prescott now. Throw out wide to Walker. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Bennett now off play action. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
That one complete to Trey Tucker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Bennett now to throw. Now complete. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be... Touchdown, Cowboys! Ken Walker, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Twisting away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to Jeanty on first down. And running with power here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back to throw, Bennett. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry in the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Raiders will line up for the 2.
Bennett will try to throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Cowboys 14, Raiders 12.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Brings up second.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Prescott now from the 50. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And a Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Bennett working from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here. the middle. It's Genty.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now they'll change things up.
After getting this one across the 40. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
Bennett completes this quickly.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And they'll try to run the option here.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Bennett.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Bennett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw here, Bennett. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Walker.
And now look at him go. To the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
Raiders 19.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the gun, Walker with it. There he goes again. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ken Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Bennett now. He finds Mayer here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off play action. Here's Bennett. And that's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Bennett. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 34 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. The kickoff
this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This now a 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. And he is caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Porter. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
On play action, Prescott. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes down for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Offense set to get this drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it
in this third quarter of action. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Now a handoff to Genty. Fighting his way through contact. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And Bennett will look to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Bennett now off play action. Touchdown Raiders! Brock Bowers, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Zerline on and the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And some room to run now. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
27 more yards. Hey, 47. Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 49 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And it fakes a handoff, now to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Bennett now to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Play action now. Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And will be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Donovan Ezeraku. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the... Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 65 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead. And this is blocked. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it, and maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there, blocked the extra point, and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Bennett looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen with Genty. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid game.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bennett here out of the shotgun. To the left side, there's Mayer.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. McNeil.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That good for 19 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Off play action. Here's Bennett.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
On the give, Genty.
Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the
Question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Genty is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Bennett. He'll try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. To the right side, this is Walker. And good running there, so take this all the way up to midfield.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Prescott now. Over the middle, complete. That's Porter. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On his own read, a give to Genty.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They've
called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Once again, it's Genty.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On the give, Genty.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And no greater first down.
Bennett. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty.
Gosh, given the time, the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Bennett.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 10. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now it's Genty.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Bennett will try to throw for this.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Prescott. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds. And then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here is third and quite a ways.
Let's go.
They'll run with Genty. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Las Vegas, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.